Okay, so in hindsight, I don't think it's a very good idea to record that, to be honest. But then again, trial and error. It's all part of the... Apparently it's fun. I'm going to leave the I'm going to leave the clamp in place, I think. Because it's quite handy for running the motor up without having to rely on brakes. I'm going to put it... I don't know where the actual threshold of the runway is though. It's quite a fair distance off. So... I don't think regardless of where you place anything in this runway, it's the same as the VAB. The spawn point doesn't seem to change. If it does, I haven't noticed it myself. So that's got rid of the ski jump, and I'm back up to 3.14. We're still 1.08 because, unbeknownst to me, the tanks have gone and filled themselves up again somehow. Although this time I don't seem to have done. But Jeb is on board. Yeah, so Jeb, a pilot, obviously adds a fair amount of weight. So, yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? No, 1.5 again. So that is weird. So when I did the actual ski jump itself, somehow it automatically filled the tanks back up to full. I'm going to empty them again. Obviously, I don't need food, water, and oxygen either because it's obviously an unmanned craft. But got 30 minutes worth of fuel, 31 minutes. So now it's half empty. This. And there we go. Back to 1.52, which is weird because I've only taken 100 units worth of kerosene out the cockpit. So I don't get that. 100 units of kerosene weigh that much. So back up to 245 meters per second on the SRBs as well. So something tells me, something about that ski jump causes extra drag. So they're okay for landing on, but not for taking off on. It could just be because of the surface. Those bits just like metal plates. I'm gonna need that a little bit lower down. Right. See, I thought, as far as I know it, in the VAB, you can actually right-click and tweak scale these clamps down. I'm pretty sure you can in the VAB, but for some reason you can't here. Right, so 2.5 second burnt, 145 meters per second. That should help quite a lot. But whether it's enough or not is entirely another matter. We'll have to see. Let's bring it hard. There we go. 1 day, 12 hours, 32 minutes and 37 seconds. Right. Just check these. I'm pretty sure I put these as active. Yep, so they're not active. I don't understand. So for some reason the flaps, the spoilers are fine, but the flaps will activate on the actual action menu, which I've put here. Let's get rid of that. Increase flap deflection and decrease. So one is to increase the flap deflection, but for some reason you have to activate them. Put them at maximum deflection on the right click menu, one shot in the actual simulator, not the simulator, but the actual runway. Once you're at the runway, once you check over the spawn, you have to right click and push them down manually. Then the action menu works for some reason. I don't know why that is. I think it's probably a bug. I can't see it being a feature. Alright, everything else is exactly the same. So I shall store that. Ah. No, so that has no pumps on board, so I don't have those tanks filled up. That's weird. Okay, let's go ahead and build 1 day, 12 hours, 32 minutes, 37 seconds. So it allows me to. I'll just check that. Make sure it actually went in. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, right, so nearly 2 days basically. Okay, let's head to the runway. I'll skip, well, obviously I have to build it, but we'll head straight to the runway. Okay, so back at the runway once again. Let me just, I'm gonna let it roll back a little bit. Not too far, obviously. Turn the lights off. Okay, so I had to go back to the hangar. Let's do VAB then. Back to the hangar. And added an extra pair of SRBs to the top part of the wing because it kept flipping over. I just want these to provide. I don't want to provide lift, basically. I just want them to provide a little boost. So these give us about 210 meters per second in 2.5 seconds. So that's quite a lot of G-forces. So I don't know if it's actually doable, but I'd just like to get this off the ground. I've got it off the ground on the runway before, but only twice. I wasn't recording at the time. I wish I was, but unfortunately I wasn't. But I still crashed because it just bounced on the runway. It took too much of the runway to actually slow down on. Let's roll back a little bit more. Right, just have a look at the how it's doing that. Yeah, the TWR on the surface is 1.28. It's just going to fill itself up back with. It seems like it's. Yes, it has. It's filled itself back up with fuel, but the kerosene hasn't filled up in that tank, but in the rear tank. So I want this tank emptying. Kerosene. Right, you want that 500 dumping out. Just watch the figure as it comes up. It should increase considerably. Got 32, well, 29 minutes. We don't need too much. Hopefully won't be able to go. Won't be going at full throttle for the entire flight. So I'm going to stop it at about 50%. That'll do. 1.32. That doesn't include the SRBs, from what I gather anyway. I hope not. So 1.32 over 27 minutes. That's plenty, just to have a little sort of practice. See what altitude we can get up to. I've got FAR. So FAR is switched on. Will your pitch and angle of attack are all. I don't know what the heck that even means. DPCR. I'll have to take a look at the manual, won't I? Reynolds. Alright, so obviously I don't have the clamp. The clamp would not. Basically, when you attach a clamp to anything, for some reason you're always in mid-air. No matter how low you put them down. I mean, I put this down fairly low and it was still up here. If I disengage the clamp up there, it has a chance of sort of, well, destroying the undercarriage. It didn't do, it just bounced. But it's not a good idea to bounce. Something I did keep forgetting to do. Yaw needs to be the other way. I forgot about that. I need to reverse that. Yeah, so it's going the opposite way. The others are. Yeah, funny that. These are actually correct without me having to do anything. And yet, the main tail fin wasn't. That's another strange thing about KSP. Alright, let's talk in, let's do it. Make sure flaps are down. I just wanted to see if the flaps are actually working. Nope, the flaps still aren't working. This is pretty annoying. I'll set those up. Yeah, inactive again. Flaps, inactive. They should be active. For some reason, it keeps switching out, but the spoilers are fine. There we go. So now it's working on the action menu. For some reason, spoilers will work, but the flaps won't. I don't think I need flaps though. I just need full throttle. So I'll pull those back up to. Which lets me. It's weird. It only takes like 3 key presses. It should do anyway, but for some reason it seems to be taking half a dozen more. Alright, here we go then. Full throttle. Hopefully it'll stay down the runway correctly. There's no guarantees. Nope, and that first bump again. Now we have. Oh, that's it. That is it. Oh my god. Travel a fair distance though. Yeah, I think it's coupled with the obviously the bumps in the runway, but also it's exacerbated by the fact I've only got small wings, but I want it to be a high-speed aircraft, so it's compromised between one or the other. No, nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. Crash into terrain. You're not joking. Oh, look, it didn't destroy the runway, I suppose. Oh dear me. Okay, so I didn't revert that. So obviously I've got bits all over the place. Well, I've only got one part, that's alright. The runway isn't damaged. Nope. And I've already rolled the upgrade. I believe I have anyway, I did do. What on earth happened there? Yeah, unfortunately there's just no way. It's just a waste of time. It's a waste of time and effort trying to get something. Yeah, runway. 140 days left obviously, but somebody told me that if you upgrade the runway to the top level, you do actually stand a better, because somehow it increases the elevation. That's what I think it looks like for me. It looks like to about this point these drop down. But the thing is, that what didn't drop down, did it? That was dropping, that was coming up. It all depends. I mean, when you load the actual scene in with the aircraft, when the aircraft first loads in, it's just a chance thing. It's a 50-50 thing whether you're going to get a decent bit of physics on that runway or not. For me, it seems to have been 2 successes and about 20 disasters because of lumps. Just invisible lumps, or lumps where, I mean, before there was hardly anything there. The actual lump that threw the aircraft into the air before was here. So it is a little bit sort of random. Very random. But okay, I want to stop doing any aircraft missions for now. Except I may try doing a VTOL. Depends how long I've got. How long do I have left? Got 3 days. Then of course you got to build that as well. basic capsule to go to, well, first of all, it's only a basic capsule, it's only a very basic sort of rocket. I'll use one of the existing launchers that I've got. It might take a week or two, so I'll still have a couple of weeks then after that's finished. So I'll go back into the hangar and I'll see what I can do with the VTOL. It'll be propeller VTOL, but it might still be able to achieve the altitude of 5,700 meters. It should be able to. I mean, aircraft can, propeller aircraft can cruise at that altitude for 10, 15, 20, 30,000 feet. So I'm going to go back into the aircraft hangar and see what I can actually come up with.